everybody. Good morning. I'm Julie Moran. We're having too much fun
We
here.
are.
Welcome to the Balancing Act. We're so glad you're here.
I'm Olga Villaverdi. All right, lots to get to this morning, Jules.
That's for sure. We're talking kitchen delights. We're going all over the place.
Plus, we go behind the scenes of a classic tale of love on Broadway and beyond.
Oh, and it all starts Cinderella. Right now.
Where's
Stay
my
with us.
prince?
Your friends will come.
If someone handed you some industrial cleaning supplies, the very last thing you do is ingest that, right? Well, the fact is, many of those very same industrial chemicals found in car antifreeze and engine degreasers are found in various cosmetic and body care items. And listen to this, within literally 60 seconds, they absorb directly into your skin. So what can we do about that? Natural body care expert John Matisse is here with some fantastic information for us, along with health advocate and celiac spokesperson, a wonderful lady, Sharon Alessino. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for inviting us.
John, thank you as well. Sharon, let me start with you, if you don't mind my asking.
Sure.
Tell me about what celiac disease is and when you were diagnosed.
Celiac is essentially an allergy to gluten, and what that allergy does is essentially it was robbing my body of the nutrients that it needed. One of the things, for example, that I suffered from most of my life was terrible skin. And as I'm sure you can imagine, when your skin is breaking out, your skin isn't glowing, it affects your self-confidence and how you're gonna go out and sort of face the world. And celiac has taught me a discipline of understanding not just what I'm putting in my body, but also what I'm putting on my body. So much of the body care products out there today do have chemicals in them which are bad for you ultimately, and that's where people like John come in, and products like Éclair are so important.
And John, let me bring you in, because a lot of people think, well, what you put in your body, let's say when you swallow and it goes into your stomach, what you put on top of your body is just as dangerous as well.
Absolutely. What a lot of people don't realize is that your skin is the largest organ in your body.
Absolutely.
And it, like you said earlier, it only takes 60 seconds for that to get into your bloodstream.
And what is it that we are not aware of when we buy these products? What's in there that's so bad?
It's unfortunate, but there's a lot of genetically modified ingredients that have been produced. A lot of our body care products are derived from corn and soy, and 88% of corn and 94% of soy in the United States have been genetically modified at some point.
And what makes this different then? What's in this? And talk to me about that.
Sure. All of our products are 100% GMO free, so there's no genetically modified ingredients. We are gluten free to help people like Sharon who have celiac disease. We're soy free. We use all natural fragrances, all natural ingredients.
And tell me about the line of products, because I know we have a few here, but there's just a plethora to offer.
Absolutely. We have a complete line of body care products. Actually, there's almost 100 items in the complete set. Probably the most interesting is our artisan bar soaps, and we do all these really cool designs. And
I love the icicle.
Absolutely. That is one of my favorites as well. But we also do lotions. We do hair care, a complete hair care line. People that, for color protecting, volumizing, moisturizing.
And that would be me.
Wait, Olga, they smell amazing, and the scent lasts. It's the real stuff.
John, let's talk about some that we have here, and let's see. This is a body scrub?
This is a body scrub. It's our pink Himalayan salt scrub. And the salt actually comes from Tibet.
Isn't it wonderful?
It has incredible ingredients. It just makes your skin soft
glowing,
and luxurious.
And what is this cute cupcake?
So this is a bath bomb.
No.
So again, because of Éclair, we kind of have this food theme at our company. So that cupcake is actually a bath bomb, and you drop that in the bath and you just relax.
You're kidding.
Take time for yourself, enjoy it. It leaves your skin luxuriously soft and smooth.
And what woman wouldn't want an indulgence that is not only good for her, but is fun at the same time?
This?
That is our shea butter and oatmeal soap, and what's great is it has oats on top, and it actually acts like an exfoliant.
It smells fabulous. I'm into smell, so I'm sorry. I know this is not smell-o-vision, but I can tell you all that it smells unbelievable. Something I do want to note, and I think it's important to say, is this is just not for, you know, Sharon who has celiac disease, or maybe someone who's gluten-free. This could be for Olga, could be for anybody.
Exactly. When we designed the line, we wanted to make sure that everything was for your everyday consumer. By the fact that it's made with natural ingredients, that's just a side benefit. But this is really an every person, everyday line.
I mean, all of us, don't we all want to know that we're making smart choices? And this is a smart choice because you're doing the right thing for yourself.
And last but not least, I have got to show, and I know it's hard to understand this, but this is soap that you made just for me?
Absolutely. I think it's going to last you probably a couple of years, but...
This is the bomb! Tell me how you made this.
So we have a full team of artists, and they design all of the soaps. You can see, kind of in the shea butter oatmeal soap that we had earlier, or the vanilla sweet orange, but they do all these great artistic designs, and this is just our gift to you.
This is the greatest gift I think I have ever gotten on my show.
Enjoy it.
Thank you so much. Where can we find the products?
You can go to Rite Aid Pharmacy. They are absolutely committed to making sure that they've got the right things on the shelves that can help women reach their wellness goals and do it in a really, healthy way.
Rite Aid empowering women. I love that. And John, for information on Éclair, is there a website?
EclairNaturals.com. Again, EclairNaturals.com.
Thank you so much, John, for being here. You look fabulous.
Thank you so much.
You come back anytime. And John, you come back anytime to give me another soap.
Absolutely.
Because then I'll have to share it with my crew, okay? Because this one's coming home with me. Yes?
Exactly. You deserve it.
Thank you. Appreciate your time. And remember to log on to our website, thebalancingact.com, for more information. And don't forget to follow us. Gosh, it smells so good. On Facebook and Twitter. This is amazing.
Coming up, Cinderella of the 21st century. Stay with us.
Broadway Balances America, brought to you by Broadway across America, bringing the best of Broadway to a city near you.
We are once again heading to Broadway and beyond as our Broadway Balances America series takes us behind the scenes of some of the most beloved Broadway musicals as they travel across the country and into your local theaters.
Today, Balancing Act correspondent Amber Milt kicks it all off with the classic tale of Cinderella, which has been reimagined and modernized.
She is so lucky. It's a story of female empowerment brought to life by an impressive creative team, which has found just the right balance in creating the Cinderella of the 21st century.
Take a look.
That's right, ladies. This classic Rodgers and Hammerstein musical made its Broadway debut just over 2 years ago and has been wowing audiences ever since with its contemporary approach to finding our own happy endings. As for the stars of the show, they're happily living their dreams on the road while balancing motherhood, relationships, and more. Still has all the magical elements, from a glass slipper to a handsome prince. But this Cinderella has a new look, sound, and sensibility. This kind-hearted Ella dreams of one day seeing the world and perhaps even changing it. Let's talk about why you thought it was important to bring such a classic story to Broadway.
Cinderella is one of the most beloved fairy tales in the world. Everyone can relate to it, everybody loves it, and we wanted to bring this glorious music and this glorious show to Broadway. But it was very important to us that we make sure that our princess wasn't just a passive damsel in distress. We wanted to give her agency. We wanted to make sure that she helped the prince as much as he helped her. Kindness and compassion and generosity, and these are themes that are very important to us and we're happy to bring to the larger audience.
In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be.
It was interesting, the way to make everything more current was actually to go back to the original version, which was a French version by Charles Perrault. Imagine someone who was a heroine because she was kind to people and forgave them. I was just fascinated about the prince, and I thought it would be much more interesting to tell boys and girls that perhaps you should be looking for the fascinating character and the wonderful human being, and not just the pretty face.
The roles truly resonate with the two leads who play Ella and Topher the Prince. We caught up with them on the national tour as they visited the Cleveland Botanical Gardens, the perfect setting to talk about fairy tales, enchanted forests, and life on the road.
10 minutes ago, I met you.
This
Cinderella is empowered, or at least becomes empowered throughout the course of the play. She starts off as meek and mild as a mouse, like the lyrics of In My Own Little Corner say, but she has a lot of real growth. A lot of my own growth in my personal life connects a lot with Ella's life. You really see her become this strong, amazing woman, which is be exciting to play 8 times a week across the country.
And I like it so well that for all I can tell. Prince Topher, he's struggling to find his way. He has inherited this enormous amount of responsibility, and he doesn't really know what he's doing. Oh, I'm sorry to be so effusive. I just met you. I'm not usually this way with someone I've just met. It's fun to see audiences relate to this guy who is actually falling in love with Cinderella is because she gives him the confidence that he needs to be, you know, as great as he can be. They empower each other.
A theme that's reinforced throughout this rebooted show and mirrors real life for these actors.
This version of Cinderella has been a part of my life for a few years now, and I actually met my husband through the process and obviously had my son Hank, so Cinderella is very special to me.
One of the reasons that Cinderella has persisted in every world culture for the past several hundred years is because it's a story of hope. It's an empowering story. It's an inspirational story. And I think that, you know, little girls identify with it, of course, but as a guy in his 20s, I identify with it too. I was raised by 2 moms. They had me together in the late 80s, and I didn't really realize that I was from a different kind of a family until I grew up and I saw other families. But it's I still forget sometimes that I was raised in kind of a unique situation, and I feel incredibly lucky because I was raised with this unbelievable amount of love. I was always encouraged to pursue what would make me happy.
And this unconditional love has inspired Andy.
My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling. The room had no ceiling or floor. Something about having my moms come out and visit me on the tour, and they're so proud. I have this incredible support system, and that kind of goes along with Cinderella. You know, you can be whatever you want to be, and they really have been a big part of making that possible for me.
Today, Paige, 2.5-year-old Hank.
Where do I work? Cinderella.
Plus Andy and his fiancée Audrey Cardwell, who's in the ensemble and is also Paige's understudy, are enjoying a day at the garden.
Can you wave to your fans? What are you doing up there?
Hello,
Yes.
Life on the road isn't easy, and balance, that magical word, can sometimes be as elusive as a glass slipper. But they've found a way to combine personal and professional goals.
My husband Adam is in New York, and we're on the road, but we've really kind of found a nice balance with all of it. Well, we miss you.
Miss you too.
We try to never go more than 2 or 3 weeks without seeing each other. It's definitely a scheduling Tetris game of, you know, trying to make sure that Hank is 100% taken care of. That's my first priority. But then also making sure I'm able to get enough sleep and eating right, you know, to do the show 100% as well.
We have been engaged for about a week and a half. Not to spoil anything in the show, but there is a happy ending. There may be a wedding. I had proposed to Audrey, you know, 100 some odd times before. So thankfully when it happened, it was its own special thing. To play this part with someone that you're in love with there are no words, apparently.
Occasionally I get to step in and do the part, which is a dream come true, and to do it with Andy is really amazing. And I just constantly pinch myself. I just kind of had a moment where I had to just thank the universe for this opportunity. It's really amazing. It's such a beautiful story to share.
Impossible things are happening every day.
The people have loved it. We ran for 2 years on Broadway. We won Best Costume Design for William Ivy Long, and we've been on tour now for about 9 months. We have another year plus on the road. We're doing phenomenally well.
While the cities may change, the show remains constant.
No matter where we go, everything about the show is the same. One of the things that I always rely on is the prop box, which holds the pumpkin that becomes a carriage. One of the fun facts about the pumpkin is it bounces. These shoes were specifically designed for our production by Stuart Weitzman. They're so comfortable, and they're the only ones. They don't sell them in stores. They were made specifically for us.
And the award-winning show continues to captivate audiences across America.
Through kindness, you can change the world. It's been fun to work on a show that you believe in. People are walking away inspired, and that's a great reason to come to work.
My life has, kind of turned into this happy ending, with having my husband and my son, and I mean, really the role of a lifetime. And it's funny because sometimes, like Ella, I don't feel like I'm like, do I deserve this? Like, everything's so beautiful.
You can have what you want in life. It's just be sure to be responsible about it and be helpful to other people along the way, and you'll be fine.
And we all deserve a happy ending, and a glass slipper, or maybe even a tiara. The North American tour of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella continues. To find out when it's coming to your own little corner of the world, check out BroadwayBalancesamerica.com or go to our website, thebalancingact.com, for all the show information, tour dates, and more.
Ralph Pagano here, and I know I'm a chef, but today I'm going to school you with some history, some geography, and a little bit of philosophy. Capiche? But of course, amongst all this, we're going to cook. Now this, I would like to introduce to you, is one of the greatest tools in the whole world of Buddhism. It's the spread, specifically the fruit spread. Now if you're thinking it's just for breakfast or toast, you would be wrong. It's so versatile, it's a great ingredient for every meal of the day. From, check it out, these peach and shrimp kebabs, how about fruit spread scones, how about this mini fruit spread and brie grilled cheese. I got you covered. And you will find no finer spread than this one, because these are the peeps who've been doing it the longest. It's E.D. Smith. And they've been making these versatile spreads up in Canada since 1882. Today, we're gonna make one of my favorite dishes, a caramelized onion flatbread pizza with E.D. Smith organic raspberry, cherry, rhubarb spread, and Asiago cheese. And remember, fathers, you and the kids can make this up for mom, and you're all gonna love it. Now check it out. Here's how easy this is. I've got a pizza crust right here. You go down to the pizzeria, or you go to the store in your grocer's freezer, you pull one out, you're all good to go. Here, I've got my E.D. Smith Organics, raspberry, cherry, rhubarb, fruit spread. This is an incredible base for my pizza. Now listen, for all you Italians out there who swear by the tomato on their pizza, I'm gonna shake you up with a little bit of revelation. This stuff tastes great. Now check it out. You put it on your pizza, you spread it around a little bit. I got the E.D. Smith Organic. I'm giving it a spread all around my pizza dough, right? It's perfect, it's sweet, it's savory all at the same time. Now I want to balance this all out. Here, I've taken the liberty of sauteing some onions, a little bit of white wine, and some whole grain Dijon mustard. That makes them pop a little bit, makes them zippy. Spread it around. To this, I like to add a little bit of fresh thyme. The thyme goes great with the cherry and the rhubarb. It goes great with the caramelized onion and the mustard. And this, Asiago cheese. A lot of people don't use Asiago cheese. It's fantastic, it's creamy, it's rich, and it melts so great. Put it all on top of your pizza. Hit it with a little bit of walnut, so you're gonna have some crunch factor. Into the oven it goes, 450 degrees, 10, 12 minutes. It comes out crispy, nice, and delicious. And by the way, if you love cooking and eating like I do, you're not just a foodie. The E.D. Smith philosophy is that you're a taste creator. Okay, taste creators, remember, this is a quick bite, but chew slowly.
I've got a question for you. Do you own any glass slippers?
I don't, but let me tell you, I would love to own that dress.
Oh my gosh, I want that dress. I have some glass slippers.
You do not.
For show.
Oh my gosh.
House
Bring them.
only. Well, that's our show for today, but that was too much information. But head to our Facebook page and our website. I've been married 28 years. It's okay. We've got lots more information for you.
She's such a romantic. Thanks for watching, everybody.
We'll see you next time. We do kid around here. You know that.
I love it.